Hello, Devices 2. This is Professor Late, and this is Lab 3, the third and final part. We'll be going over the monostable 555 timer. So with step 9, we're going to look at figure 41-12, which shows the Schmidt trigger driving a monostable 555 timer. First thing we're going to do is calculate the pulse width for each resistor listed in table 41-2. We're going to record the results under width calculated. And to find the pulse width, we're going to use this formula, where the width is equal to 1.1 times the resistor value times the capacitive value. So in the case of our first width calculated, we're going to multiply that 1.1 times 33,000 ohms times 0.01 microfarads. And we get a value of approximately 363 microseconds. For the second resistor that we'll use, we calculated it to be 517 microseconds. And the third value calculated will be 748 microseconds. If you didn't get those values, go back and check what you punched into the calculator. Next, we'll figure out what the measured values are, starting with the 33 kilo ohm resistor. So I've gone ahead and built this circuit in Multisim. So you can see right now we have our 33 kilo ohm resistor in. So we'll start up the simulation and see what the oscilloscope tells us. So pausing, scoot it back a little. And we're going to measure our pulse width. So that's from the top of the pulse to the top of that same pulse. And this measures in at 354 microseconds. So that's pretty close to what we calculated it would be. So I changed out the resistor from 33 kilo ohms to 47 kilo ohms. We're starting up the simulation and looking at the oscilloscope. Once again, we're going to measure the pulse width. And this measures in at 520 microseconds. Once again, that's close to what we calculated it would be. So changed out that 47 kilo ohm to a 68 kilo ohm resistor. I'm going to start up the simulation and check the oscilloscope. And we're going to check to see what the pulse width is. So moving the flags. You see our pulse width is 754 microseconds. Once again, pretty close to what we calculated it would be. So this concludes the third part of Lab 3, and this is the final part. So Lab 3 is done. I look forward to seeing you again for Lab 4. This has been Professor Late. Have a corona-free day.